What's going on, Dynamic Gang? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, let's get into this. So the next Yu-Gi-Oh card on our list that we're going to be drawing is Fabled Krus. Fabled Krus, I think it is. It's Krus. I'll put it in the title anyway. But I've always liked how the card looked. You know, an innocent looking, I guess, demon Batgirl, but her effect is pretty good. Like when she's dropped or discarded, or when she's discarded to the graveyard, you can special summon any fabled monster or lower level four or lower than her to special summon it. So let's get into this. So the reason I really like this card is because she reminds me of my two daughters when they were younger. You know how the kids pretend to cry or they pretend to look upset, but they're into like a mischief or deviant demeanor. Like you don't know what they're up to, and they try to pretend they're crying in between their fingers, but they're really not. They just want to see if you're fooled, and they try to get you sympathetic or to get you off your guard, and then they start acting up again. So that's why I really like this card. It reminds me of my two daughters when they were younger. They like to they like to play that innocent, I'm innocent card, and really they got horns coming out because they're doing something that they're not supposed to do. I'm talking about like when they're 4 or 5. I'm not talking about like older than that, but that's why I fell in love with the card. Reminds me of my two daughters. So um I think it's actually a it's a pretty standard card when it comes to like and I understand why they put like the horns and the bat, because she looks like she's kind of like dirty and whatnot. So I'm sure they can't put like a real live you know adolescent girl in there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's better to put like a horn and wings, because you know you already got it out of your mind that she's not human. And you feel, I don't know if you feel bad for her, but for me, I don't really, because of the bat wings, that she's like a demon. So I don't really feel, I don't feel bad that she's, I don't know what she's going to be up to. I mean, from just looking at the card. So I guess that's why the artist kind of drew that, which is pretty good. Because if you see like a little girl, of course you're going to be more sympathetic. You're going to be like, oh well, and maybe that's the reason. Because if I had her in my hand and she wasn't a bad demon girl, I wouldn't discard her. I'm like, it already looks like she was been discarded, and you feel bad for her, because you're like, oh my god, is she homeless? Or anyway, the point is, the card is very good, very well drawn. I'm a big fan of. I never played the Fable. The archetype is kind of weird, for my Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there that like Fabled. I'm not picking on Fabled. It's just for me. I'm not really. I know that it's very fast. It could take off very quickly, but for me, it wasn't one of those archetypes I really wanted to play. And I had the cards, I had the synchro, I had the exceeds, but it's just one of those archetypes that I never played. You had all the cards because they come in all the other booster packs, but other than that, um, you know. Anyway, let me know how you like the video. Leave it down in the comment section below, and let me know what else Yu-Gi-Oh cards you want me to draw next. Thank you. I'm sorry, I forgot to add one more thing, or a couple more things. Have you noticed her bat wing was going to come off the page, so I kind of had to make it where it looks like it's curving. I got a lot of that from drawing Archangel from Marvel, and her. If you look on her hair pennant, there was 2 or 3 red spots, but I didn't notice that after I colored in all of it with the black. It's very subtle, and it is hard to miss, but it's there. So if you want to look close at the hair pennant, that there's 3 or 2 red dots within her hair pennant, within the black space. You'll see what I'm talking about when you notice it. But anyway, thank you. All right, Dynamic Gang. Looks good. I will put the picture up so you can see it, so you can definitely compare. Like, subscribe. Thank you.